So I got a comment on one of my videos asking me if I could do a little tips and tricks video on half cash specifically because honestly, I understand, dude. Half cash sucks. But before this video begins, I have gotten a huge influx of subscribers. And honestly, we're kind of closing in on 400. So if you're new here, be sure to drop a sub. I would really appreciate that. And this video is not that long, so I would really appreciate it if you would also watch to the end of the video. But anyway, enjoy. One thing I do in every single half cash is I get down an Alchemist monkey. And not just any Alchemist. I get down the bottom path. The top path is just a buff. So if you need your other monkeys to do a bunch of damage, definitely do top path. If you want your Alchemist to do some damage, I definitely recommend doing the middle path. I don't really do that one personally, but it's always there. And then there's the bottom path. The bottom path is for, I guess, money, which is why it's super important for this game mode. Now, lead to gold is the first, money upgrade. It turns leads into just money, really. It kind of just insta-kills them, so there's not, really a thing that it does. In the normal difficulty, it will give you 50 per lead balloon that it takes down. But in half cash, it's only 25, which doesn't sound like that much, but when you're getting, covered in lead balloons, it's very important. Now, rubber to gold, I actually recently figured out. According to a wiki that I found for Bloons Tower Defense, the gold potion that it throws not only increases the money by 200%, which is 3 times. So if it has that gold effect on it, you can actually hit purple balloons with magic monkeys, which is pretty cool actually. And the same thing goes with the black and the white balloons. So I actually didn't know that until now. Now 3 times is good in the regular game mode, but obviously in half cash that's only going to be about 50% more than what you're normally getting. But a buff is still a buff. And the next thing you can do to solve your money issue is by placing down banana farms. Now, I didn't know this until recently, but apparently the bottom path is really, really good. Like, the best. It doesn't seem that good at the start, especially in half cash when you're receiving half cash. But it has the cheapest tier 3, which is actually pretty good. And you're not required to collect bananas that drop, like in the top path. And then its tier 4 is very pricey, but so is a lot of tier 4s. It also gives you 45 cash per tick in half cash, which means in normal difficulties, it's 90, which is actually absurd. When it comes down to it, when using both of these guys at the same time, you can get a ton of money, like a lot of money. Enough money to definitely get past wave 80, as you can see. Now, to be honest, I kind of did mess up here a little bit by sacrificing the Super Monkey to my Adora, because I kind of just wanted her to get some levels, and I almost lost because of it, but I did get the clutch, so in the end, it worked out. Now, you're probably wondering, what would something like this look like in a normal difficulty with regular cash? And I'll show you. It looks like this. I wanted to really test how much money this really gives you by setting up a couple paragons and stuff like that, and honestly, dude, it's really good. Now, I know this is a much bigger setup than what I did, but I only have about 13, I think, banana farms down. So honestly, it's not really that much. Now, the first Paragon I got down was the tack shooter. And honestly, can we talk about this name? The Crucible of Steel and Flame? That's sick. That is crazy. That's like an ultimate skill. And after I got that, I wanted to see if you can get a second Paragon down, which you can. And there was one that I recently unlocked that I haven't even used yet, so I wanted to see if that would work, and that was the Submarine Monkey. And dude, the Nautic Siege Corps, they're cooking with these names. And let me tell you, at round 144, I had 200 something thousand. By round 155, so 11 rounds, I had 550,000. So in just a couple rounds, I was able to get 30, no, 30, God, I was able to get 300,000 cash. That is crazy. But honestly, I got a little bored and I sacrificed to a temple, and then I eventually lost. But honestly, moral of the story, if you're struggling with half cash, I definitely recommend doing, at the very minimum, an Alchemist monkey. He is actually super duper important to getting a lot of money, and I know banana farms can be pretty expensive. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, in the intro. If you enjoy this type of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.